You were too
Yeah.
shy, right?
Yeah.
But now
True.
you're somehow eloquent.
Yeah.
Hey everyone! Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Once again, we warmly welcome you to our TechyTalk Season 2 series hosted by CMC Cuties. This is your host, Jabbar B. Maruhum, and with me are my ever brilliant, beautiful, cutesy team of English majors passionate about how technology and communication interact. This is
Sahaila. Zihara.
Nailia.
Tiralima.
And Jadida.
And today we are diving into the role of AI in communication. So
Yes.
this topic answers the question how artificial intelligence or AI is changing the way we connect or interact with each other. So from chatbots to virtual assistants, we are exploring them all. So, to check the trajectory of this meaningful conversation, allow me to impose some important questions.
What's that?
So, let me begin by asking you this. What are the AI tools you guys are familiar with and how are you currently using them?
For me personally, I use the Grammarly and the ChatGPT a lot. Yes, they are basically part of my writing routine. I use them to clean up my sentences, organize my thoughts, especially when the words get too long or confusing.
Almost everyone is using a chat GPT, right?
Yeah.
How about you, Miss Z?
Okay, so for me, it's mostly Killbot.
Killbot? When you hear the word Killbot, it's about paraphrasing,
Yeah,
right?
yes. So definitely, so Killbot actually helps me a lot in rephrasing things, sometimes more casually, sometimes more professionally, depending on what I need. How about you, Dia?
I actually use that too. But in my case, I've been trying the AI voice cloning tools because they
Ooh.
are great when I'm making a video and want a more clear and polished version of my voice.
Oh, so as for me, I interact with AI through chatbots like Meta AI, Gemini, and other virtual assistants all the time. They actually pop up on websites and in any other application. So these AI chatbots is very convenient to use when you want to ask and you want to receive a quick responses.
Yeah, oh my god, I agree. AI tools like Chat PDF and Notebook LM are amazing
What
tools.
what are those?
So they are amazing tools that break up complex information into something way more digestible. So I've been using them lately and I think you should too because they really speed up my research and make me understand tricky concept easier.
That's actually maybe the reason why she is the one who submit the research requirements very fast. So that's your technique, huh?
I should
Now that
take
we
note
know.
of that.
Oh, so it's nice to hear that all of you are familiar with these tools. Actually, there are some AI tools that you've mentioned that I am not really familiar of, but it's nice to hear about them, right? So now let's go to the next question. So how often do you usually use these tools? And in what situation, especially in writing, speaking, or in interacting?
For me, I use AI for like almost every day, from from my school papers to writing my emails and even the short captions that I post, because AI helps me organize my thoughts and make me sound way clearer.
Same here actually. So I actually use AI a lot for academic writing, like paraphrasing, summarizing, and improving my essays. And the funny thing here is it's actually kind of feels like I have this writing mentor guiding me throughout the process.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's actually really fascinating how much it helps me express the way I want to express myself.
But in terms of speaking side, I usually use AI tools when I'm working on video project like our teaser and even in presentations. So these tools also actually helps me to practice the tone, the pacing and also clarity, which makes me sound more confident whenever I speak.
I could really agree to that because remember when we were in first year, she used to be very shy, but now she's so eloquent, right?
But in my case, personally, AI helps me more with interaction, from drafting messages, clarifying responses, and even getting a new information online. It's like having a digital assistant that all the time that helps me to communicate faster and effectively.
I use AI for schoolwork and different writing tasks. I'm very careful and keeping my own voice. I want my message to be more personal and genuinely mine.
Wow.
I love
It's
that.
nice to hear. Yes, it's nice to hear that each of us use AI tools based on our communicative purposes,
I
right?
love what she
Yes.
said about keeping our own voice.
Yes,
Yes,
I love that.
exactly.
And aside from AI tools are almost embedded in our phones, in our gadgets. So we use this because it is already part of our life, right?
Yeah.
Indeed, AI isn't just a trend. It becomes part of how we work, study, communicate, and create. So thanks for that part. Now that we are calibrated of what we are discussing now, I believe it's time that we go to next part of the segment, which is AI trivia moment. So,
That's exciting.
so here's the fun one. Did you know that some AI chatbots can now detect emotions from the way you type?
Ooh, that's cool.
So they adjust their replies to match your mood. Almost they are like trying to feel us.
Actually, I have something here that relates to that. So, did you guys know that there's an AI called Amentive AI that can detect emotions in real time?
Wow.
So it tracks your voice, your face, and then the tone of your text. And then what it does is it adjusts its responses according to your mood.
Really?
Yes, so let's ask our listeners, would you feel comfortable knowing an AI can read your emotions like that? Comment your thoughts.
Yes. Wow, that's so interesting, Sohaila. So it is amazing how AI can now recognize emotions through voice and expressions, right?
Yes.
So did you know that AI can also create highly realistic deepfake videos?
Really? What's
What are deepfakes, by the way?
So deepfake videos are actually AI generated video content that can mimic the way a real human talk,
that's kind of scary.
yeah, yes, face and stuff like that. So there was this one viral video that students made of Dwight Ramos greeting their
Oh,
teacher.
I think I saw that on TikTok.
That is trendy.
Yes, and the teacher actually believed that it was real, but then it was actually generated content completely. Yes.
But regarding that AI generated videos, did you also know that even in music isn't safe?
Really?
Yes, because have you heard the AI version of the song Pahina by Cup of Joe?
What's that?
Let's hear it.
I've seen that one.
And a lot of people didn't realize that it was AI generated, yet still hit a top one on Spotify.
Top one?
Yes, and some fans felt that it was disrespectful to the real artist, how they put their effort, their sweat, and even their heart into that song.
In relation to that, did you know, guys, that AI now can imitate local languages?
Local languages?
Including Branao language?
Brana?
Yes, I have seen an AI generated video speaking Branao language, and even it is not perfect, the accent is surprisingly close to the Branao language.
Ay do ino kay ni gagaan na ino kalalalis Zoraida. Ay no paninimo kasumungta ko bagong open a big bang pip.
It's almost impossible because we know that Maranao language is not that really well researched and it's really hard to copy their pronunciation, right?
Yes.
Really? Yes, indeed. AI is moving so fast and we want to know what you have seen out there. Which AI moment shocked you the most? Comment down below and share the craziest AI things you have encountered. We are very much excited to see that and discuss that here in our next episode. And now, let's go to the most important part of this episode, the debate part. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. We have split the teams into two. So Hyla and Jadida will argue that AI replaces human roles in communication. On the other side, Zihara and Nailia will defend that AI helps humans and makes communication better. So, Sitaralima, of course, I'm not forgetting you, you will be playing as their neutral side. Right? So ready? Okay, let's start first with AI replaces team. Let's go, Sohaila. Give it a shot.
Okay, so my argument on that is AI replaces because people are becoming quote unquote too dependent on AI.
Indeed.
Yes, from writing their emails to constructing their speeches, many will never start without an AI tool. And this dependence is disturbing because first, it weakens critical thinking. And second, it makes communication less authentic because people stop constructing ideas on their own.
I agree with that. That was a very good point, Miss Sohaila.
Another thing is that AI has no real emotions.
Here.
Yeah. So AI doesn't feel the stress, excitement, or confusion, or even the empathy the way people do. So even if an AI is so organized and smooth, it really doesn't feel real. It doesn't have the emotions that way people do. Remember that AI is a tool, not our voice.
That was a
Here,
very
here.
good point. Here. I have been noticing that Miss Sitaralima is making face here. Are you agreeing with that point? Or maybe you have a different perspective of this one?
At some point, I'm impartial with it because somehow both of them raise a valid concern about AI. I can see the positive and also the negative point. And somehow, maybe we can hear more other insight from this side.
You're neutral as of this moment. Okay. How about you guys? Let's start first with Miss Zihara.
Well, we admit that misuse happens, but in our defense, the real problem here isn't AI itself. It's how people choose to use it. It's important to note that AI should serve as a guide, not as a replacement. So it helps us organize our ideas, refine our thoughts, and communicate more clearly while still keeping our authentic voice. So instead of fearing AI, we should focus on using it wisely. Yes.
That was a very great counterpart, Miss Zihara. So how about you, Miss Naili? I want you to close this argument. What's on your side?
Actually, it was all perfectly said by my partner. But in addition to that, AI actually maximizes our knowledge because it expands our vocabulary, it clarifies complex concepts, and even support cross-language communication. So, AI should be used wisely because it helps us how we write, how we speak, and how we interact.
Wow, thank you so much for that one. Now, upon hearing all your arguments, I actually come to realize that it's not about whether AI is good or bad. It's about how we humans, the people, the users, use these AI technologies, whether to our advantage or not, right?
Yes, to become responsible users of AI.
Responsible users.
Yes.
So that was an awesome debate, team.
Yes.
So to wrap up, AI is definitely reshaping communication, helping us write better, speak clearer, and interact faster. Thank you for joining CMC Cutie today. Don't forget to share your AI communication experiences with us on our social media. Until next time, keep chatting, keep connecting. Bye!